Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. It is time for another Rabe review. Now, a new mini-series dropped on Hulu last week from creator Mindy Kaling. It's called 4 Weddings and a Funeral, and this new mini-series is based on the 90s rom-com of the same name. Now, I'll preface this by saying usually I review shows that I really like and that I would consider a must-watch. Well, not in this case. I was so disappointed in this show. I wanted it to capture the fun, the charm, the quirkiness of that film from the 90s, and it just did not deliver. Okay, here's the story. It's 4 friends who reunite in London for a wedding. Now, Maya, main character, is going there to meet her BFF Ainsley's fiancé and go to her wedding. Now, she doesn't even know that when she gets to London, she's already met the fiancé at the airport. Then a bombshell at the altar of the first wedding of the 4 weddings leave the friends in turmoil as they deal with the heartache and the drama for the full next year, where I'm sure there will be 3 more weddings and a funeral. I was not happy with the writing. I was not, this is the wrong video back behind me, by the way. I was not happy with the writing. It was very predictable. It was cliche. Also, I wasn't crazy about the acting. For example, one scene is Maya, the main character, is in a giant warehouse at the airport looking for her luggage full of black suitcases. She ends up having a conversation with a gentleman she just met 20 seconds ago. They're telling each other their life stories. At the end of the scene, she reveals in this giant warehouse, she's sitting there, realizing she's sitting on the suitcase that she lost. I mean, is that just not convenient? She's like, I'm sitting on my suitcase. Seriously? Mindy Kaling, come on, you can come up with something better than that. It was just over the top, not great acting. It's a mini-series, and I can probably guarantee you from the other critics' reviews I've seen, it will not get a season 2 of a mini-series. So unfortunately for this show, it does not get a Rabe review. So sorry about that. All right, let's move on. Flip or Flop Season 8 premiered last week, and I'll just say this. I still like the show, but for some reason, this season is a bit more awkward than usual. Okay, the last season of the show, they were separated. Okay, we knew that they were separated. They weren't married anymore, but they made the show work. They didn't really talk about the separation. There wasn't much talk of it at all. It was just about the flipping houses. Well, this season, with Christina having her own spin-off, Christina on the Coast, and it being kind of like a half reality show, half design show, they kind of took Flip or Flop in that kind of direction, showing them at Tarek's home. Christina comes to pick up the kids, and they're playing, and there's a few instances where the conversation they're having with each other, they really want to say something else, and so they bite their tongues, and then it's awkward because it's a very weird conversation. And I think Christina rolls her eyes about 40 times in the first scene alone. Kaylee is raising her hands going, amen, because that is so true. I know Kaylee watched that, which tells me they know they're on camera and they're holding back because they don't want to hurt each other's reputation by fighting. But I do like the show still. I did question some of their design choices on this first episode back. And I also really want to know what happened to cause their divorce, because I'm telling you, I loved them together. I loved them as a family. I hate when families separate. But again, Christina's moved on, already remarried, having a baby with her new husband. And Tarek, of course, is rumored to be dating my friend Heather Young from Selling Sunset, which I hope works out, because I love them. So you can catch Flip or Flop on Thursdays on HGTV. I'm hoping it gets more comfortable the more episodes that go on, because I'm rooting for it, because they have so many Flip or Flop spin-offs, and I'm sure they're both laughing all the way to the bank. Another show premiered last night. It's the original Housewives franchise that started it all. This was the first. The new season of The Real Housewives of Orange County premiered last night. The Housewives are back, and the drama is back. In fact, one housewife is enjoying a weight loss. You remember Shannon, and I'm not just talking about her weight loss of losing her ex-husband. Shannon Storms Bedore lost 40 pounds and is looking for a new man. Tamra has moved houses yet again and still married to Eddie. Kelly Dodd has a new boyfriend, and I bet you can guess he's super rich because Kelly likes that money. And Gina is fresh off of the season, off of the DUI. That happened during the off season. Gina had the DUI. We've all heard about it in the press. So she's dealing with the aftermath of her DUI and the separation from her husband, which rumors are they're getting back together, by the way. Gina, I hope they do. Emily seems extremely frustrated, missing her husband, who is constantly at his parents' house studying to pass the bar exam for the third time. So she's stuck at home with the kids. You can tell she's frustrated. She FaceTimes him. He's studying for the bar exam. I'm praying he passes. And there's a new housewife named Bronwyn, which I love that name. I've never heard of it before. I've heard of Gwendolyn, but not Bronwyn. I love it. She has 7, count them, 7 children. And we're just getting to know her. It was the first episode last night, so we're getting to know Bronwyn. Here's the thing. Absent this season, the main cast original housewife, the OG of the OC, Vicki Gunvalson. She is not a main character. It was announced a few weeks back that Vicki will be back this season, but only in the role of friend of the housewives. This was sort of a shock to longtime viewers because Kelly Dodd actually revealed on Jeff Lewis's radio show last year that she thought they were going to fire Vicki and she wouldn't be back as a full-time host, and that Vicki was trying to stay on the show by convincing the producers that if they keep her as a full-time housewife, that her boyfriend would then propose on the show and would give her a great storyline for this season. Well, get this. They started filming. Vicki posted on social media back in February that she had started filming Real Housewives of Orange County. So we all thought she's back full-time. Then she posted a few months later that guess what? She was engaged while they were filming. So it looks like Kelly was right about the whole thing. Like, Vicki promised, I'll get engaged if you let me stay on the show. Then a few weeks ago, Bravo revealed the cast photo for this season, and Vicki was absent from the cast photo. Wowza! I guess you shouldn't mess with Kelly Dodd because Vicki had accused Kelly Dodd of doing cocaine in the bathroom last season. Then Kelly went off on Vicki. This is Vicki right here, by the way, right here on the end. I'm just surprised that Bravo let Kelly reveal so much on Jeff Lewis's show, by the way, because they want to keep everything secret. But it looks like everything Kelly said kind of came true. She's a friend of the show. Now, in my honest opinion, I don't think the show will suffer in this new role because I never really liked Vicki. But I do feel bad that the original OG of the OC got the axe. Bravo responded saying that she's only a friend because they want to keep things fresh on the show. They don't want it to get stale. And they said they still love Vicki, and she will be in a lot of the season, but just as a friend of the show. All right, moving on. I am so excited about the premiere of the limited semi-reboot of Beverly Hills 90210. Yesterday, Fox released the opening credits with that familiar, famous, iconic song with one expected twist at the end. Take a look at this. What? Did you guys see that? Did you guys see the new cast member? Wait, I need to see that one more time. Can we just play that from Tori Spelling On? Watch this. Dreamed of being on Beverly Hills 90210 when I was in high school. I want to be on that show so bad. My friends and I used to get together on Wednesday nights and watch 90210 and Melrose Place. I love that show so much. In fact, a few years ago, I was very lucky to meet Kelly Taylor herself, Jenny Garth, when I was on the TV show Home and Family on the Hallmark Channel. She was so nice, and she actually did a craft with me on the show. And she is actually very shy in person, and when I went to give her a hug, she said, "Be careful, I don't want to get my spray tan on your suit." And I was like, "Thank you, Jenny Garth, for being so kind. I sure appreciate that." By the way, Fox has sent us some promotional material for the new 90210 reboot. Take a look at this. Okay, I'm going to get it close to my mic, because when you open this, guess what happens? I'm going to open this, and then you get this. And there is a Beverly Hills 90210 license plate right there. I love that so much, and it plays the song. Also, if you go to Facebook, they also have a new photo filter that you can put yourself in the opening credits of 90210. Go to Facebook. It's 90210.me, like 90210me. It is amazing. 90210 premieres tonight at 8 on Fox. I will be watching. By the way, I'm not really on the show. I just did that for myself. I just really wanted to be in the opening credits. Love it. I'm so excited for that show. Coming up next, it's celebrity birthdays. Ozarks Fox AM will be right back. Love that show.